gonna go ahead and get started, guys. Today is mat Pilates, and we're gonna go ahead and start just with a basic half rollback, and that's the foundation to a lot of our movements today, okay? Go ahead and come to our mat, guys, and you start with your feet flat on the mat. You wanna have your feet hip width apart, and your feet just relax with your toes and heels touching. As you do your half rollback, make sure your toes stay connected to the mat. Okay? Taking your hands anywhere, maybe on your legs. Go ahead and start by pulling an imaginary string from your navel through the back. It's a very slight pull. And then you want to feel a little reverse curl in your abdominals. Good. Exhale. Go and take your hands on your head. Do a little reverse curl with the lower body. Hold it here. And now add the upper body a little crunch in. Now you should feel your entire abdominal area. Good. Lift up. Inhale, exhale, pull the navel through. Lower abdominals are on. Crunch the upper part down, holding the lower part. Now you have the entire area on. One more time. Start centered. Inhale, exhale, reverse curl a little bit lower area. Upper area crunch, hold it. Good. Let's go ahead and come up. And we're going to add our weights. So if you have weights, go ahead and grab those. I recommend 5 pounds and less because we're going to be holding them up a lot. These are just 3 pounds. Go ahead and start with your hands, with your palms up. A little bit lower than your shoulders. Shoulders calm. Elbows a little bit bent. Inhale, exhale, little reverse curl. Crunch the upper body a little bit. And come up. Inhale, exhale, little half roll back. Upper body crunches a little bit. And up. Good. Exhale. And a little bit upper body. Coming up. Go ahead and release. We're going to go take the weights down and do the exact same movement, but out of row. So we're sitting here, taking your hands forward and just out of row. As you roll back, you're going to feel your upper back, the trapezius area engage gently in the back. When you roll back, your shoulders go down. Engage in the upper back. Starting here, go ahead and row. Good. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, add the row, and then do a little bit of tiny little curl. You want to make sure it's not too much, because if you go too much, you lose the upper back engaging. Sitting up, have a little row, little reverse curl, engage. Coming up, a little row, reverse curl, little engage. Good. Add our weights. Pick up your weights. Go ahead and hold them like you're holding bars, parallel. Inhale, exhale, little row. Half, roll back small. Coming up, exhale, row, half row back small. Good. Coming up, now we're going to do one side. So inhale, exhale, twist and row. Then have a tiny little bit of movement in the lower abdominals. Hold it here, crunch a little bit forward with the upper body. You should feel that scooping in the abdominals. Good. Coming up, same side. Little reverse curl and pulse this arm. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Now switch. Row the other side. Little rotation. Tiny little bit of crunch in the lower abdominals. Add a little crunch in the upper area, making a C shape. Pulse that arm. 3, 2, 1. Good. Other side. Row. Little reverse curl. Little crunch upper body. And pulse. 3, 2, 1. Other side. How are we doing? So we're separating the movements. We have our row. Rotation, reverse curl, upper body crunch, 3, 2, 1. Good. So first you want to gently engage the back muscles, add the rotation, lower abdominals crunch, upper body crunch, and pulse. Nice. 2 more, guys. One more. Very cool. Take that down. Woo. Take your legs forward. Lift the arms up. Inhale. And exhale. Stretch forward. Just point your toes. And flex your feet. And point. And flex. Let's go right into some stretching. Go ahead and take the legs out, guys. Sitting anywhere you like. Taking one arm to the side, inhale and exhale. Coming up, reach the hands forward. You can add a bolster, some blocks here if you like. Just point your toes and flex. Push the heels away. Back of the legs open. Feels good. And point the toes and flex. Gently have your knees and toes facing up a little bit more. Good. And then coming up, other side. Oh, this side is always tight for me. Just relax your shoulders a little bit. Gently press both hips to the ground. Nice. Coming up, take the legs forward. Just cross one leg over the other and twist towards that bent knee. And other side. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back into our half roll back, guys. Starting here, you don't have to do the weights with any of the exercises today, but if you want, you can add weights. So when I show you that option, it's up to you if you want to grab the weights. Let's start without the weights now, and go ahead and take your legs and come into a saw pose. So the saw pose is where your legs start from hip width apart and then come a little bit wider than your hips, a couple inches. It could be as wide as your mat here if that's comfortable. And then take your arms into ballet first position. So if you were to look forward out of the corners of your eyes, you should see your arms. So they're not here, they're about here. We're gonna add a rotation and then pulse. 3, 2, 1. Come center. Other side. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now pick up the weights. So you have that option, holding the weights with the palms up, elbows a little bit bent. In ballet first position, gently zip up the front of the abdominals and exhale. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Make sure that you're not leading with your hands. Instead, you're finding the abdominal muscles, engaging those, and then feeling a zipping up the front as you exhale. Nice. One more of each side. Last one. Good. Right here, we're going to go ahead and rotate, bicep curl, extend out, and bicep curl. Come center, arms down. Rotate, bicep curl, extend out, bicep curl, and come center. Here we go. Rotate, curl, curl, and center. Rotate. 2 slow curls. Keep them slow. Now the forced exhalation, what is that? That's where you purposely force the air out with a strong exhale. And it's through thin, wide lips. And that is to actually engage the abdominals more. Good. One more of each side. Slow, engaged. You can finish this. Good. Okay, take a break. Woo. Let's go hit the legs into diamond. Interlace the fingers, turn the palms out. Inhale. And exhale. and round floor. Let everything go. Oh. And just melt all the way forward. Let the lower back release. The hips let go. And walk your arms to one side, lengthening the back side. And other side. Okay, we're going into the exact same position with our legs a little bit wider than the hips, and then picking up the weights again. We're starting with the palms up. In sitting in this position, you should be able to sit up comfortably. At any point that you feel you need to, just go ahead and bend your knees to sit up comfortably instead. Taking your palms up, shoulders down, and adding a gentle twist. Then you turn the palms down and reach opposite hand to opposite foot. When you reach here, we should have a lifting feeling in the abdominals. Good. Come center, palms up. Rotate, palms down, and then reach. Center, palms up. We're going to add a pulse for 2. Rotate, palms down, pulse 2. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate, pulse. Inhale, center. Good. Exhale, pulse. Inhale, center. Exhale, palms down, pulse. Inhale, center. So you want to take nice pauses and hold that pose right here in between for a full second. And that gives your muscles a chance to struggle. Just like they do in yoga, ooh, or gymnastics, or dance. And that holding of the pose, let those assister or tiny muscles balance and tone. Good. Go ahead, release, guys. Whew. Go ahead, lay back, pull the knees in, and just rock side to side. Good. Okay. From here, we're going right into the 100. This is another basic thing for yoga. The first one was the half rollback, which we did was basic half rollback. Second one is the 100. So the 100 is a pressing, and that is going to engage the abdominals here. Make sure you're not doing this movement by lifting your head. Instead, it's using your abdominals to press. So we go ahead and lay down and take your legs to tabletop. And this is going to bring your lower back to press to the mat to be safer. And that's good. If you have a really strong core, you can take your legs further away and have a natural curve in the back. But I feel that's unsafe for me. So bring your legs closer and press the lower back to the mat to feel safer. Hands are going to reach down, past your hips down here, and then lift up using the abdominals. Only the shoulder blades are touching. At any point you need to, take your hand behind the head and hold, and the other hand pulses. We inhale 5 pulses, exhale 5 pulses. Here we go. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale halfway there. Exhale. Inhale, zip up the front. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Forced exhalation. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Pull in. And just roll around. Let everything release. Okay. So right into abdominal crunches supporting the head. When you take your hands behind your head, make sure you don't interlace your fingers. Instead, we want to have, you should be able to go like this. Okay? Let's go ahead and take your hands in the back without interlacing. Starting with the legs bent, go ahead and crunch up and come down. Exhale. and down. Add a pulse for 3, 3, 2, 1. No problem, right? 2 more like that. You're doing great. Okay, next option. From here, we're starting with the legs bent. We're going to go straight, bent, straight. Okay, so starting here with the legs bent, we're going to come up, straight, bent, straight, down. Straight, bent, straight, down. Straight, bent, straight, down. Straight, bent, straight, down. 2 more like that, guys. Now we're going to do that same movement, but exaggerate the legs more, using the lower abdominals to do the work. So please don't lead with the feet. Instead, work with the core. So we're starting in tabletop. Just keep the head down for now. Go and extend the legs further away. And then go ahead and pull all the way in, tucking in to reverse curl. Okay, let's come to tabletop. Hands behind the head. Come up, legs go further away. Now hold this here. Legs can go further away because your head is up and you still have your lower back pressing to the mat. If I take my legs further down, then my lower back lifts up off the mat and my abdominals relax. So find that place where your abdominals are still engaged. Good. And then bend the knees in and crunch in again. And then come out and down. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Go ahead and come up, extend the legs. Keep your head up and crunch, bend the knees in. Keep your head up and crunch legs away. And down. Woo, here we go. Exhale, lift the head, extend the legs. Pull the head up and pulse the head in as the knees come in. Pulse the head in as the legs go away. And down. Woo. And exhale, extend the legs, lift the head. And pulse, 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 and down. Head up, extend away. And pulse, 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 and down. 2 more. Exhale. 1 more. Oh, take one ankle, opposite thigh, pull in, let it go. Ah. And other side. Okay. Next, we're going to go into the double leg stretch, but this is a big variation. We're doing it slow. So we're starting with legs in tabletop. Take your hands down by your side. At any point you want to protect your neck, put your hands behind your head instead, okay? So we inhale, hold. Exhale, extend the legs diagonal. Inhale, lift the head. So your hands can be behind your head if you like. Good. Exhale, lift the arms up. Inhale, circle the arms around, bend the knees, the whole body's in the ball. And everything down. That's all we're doing, and doing it slow. So start the tabletop. Hands behind the head if you like to. Inhale, hold. Exhale, legs. Inhale, head. Exhale, arms. Inhale, circle, bend the knees. And down. Inhale, hold. Exhale, legs. Inhale, head. Exhale, arms. Inhale, circle. And down. Inhale, hold. Exhale, legs. Inhale, head. Exhale, arms. Inhale, circle. And down. 2 more, guys. Inhale, hold. Exhale, legs. Inhale, head. Exhale, arm. Inhale, circle. And down. Last one. Inhale, hold. Exhale, legs. Inhale, head. Exhale, arm. Inhale, circle. And down. Aye. Let's go ahead, draw one knee in. Take it across the body, spinal twist. Little intermission. Good. And then other side. Feels good. Okay. Let's go ahead and come up. And just have one more stretch. Legs in front, guys. Lift the arms up and extend forward. Okay. From here, we're going to go into our side series. So our side series, we're going to start with your hand down and bending the knee and curl the toes behind you and arm up. If this is uncomfortable for you to be on your arm like this, you are welcome to come down to here, bend a leg and take the arm here and the leg here, okay? So we're going to go ahead and support ourselves on our hip or on our knee here. And then just take the top arm, hand behind the head. We're going to pick up the other leg up and then crunch in. Inhale, open up. And exhale, crunch in. Good. And exhale. Next, you can add the reach. Extend the arm and leg. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale. So the hard part is to do the slow. And that's what makes it the mind-body. When we go really fast, just like in life, we are not fully present in our mind and body. So by going slow, we can definitely focus on the exhale, holding it, identifying the abdominal muscles in that pose. Good. One more. Nice. From here, we're going to go ahead and come up and add a stretch. Oh. Come back down and add a crunch. And come up and add a stretch. Good. Let's go ahead and crunch in for 3. 3, 2, 1. Come up and hold this stretch for 3 counts. 3, 2, 1. Inhale and crunch 3. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Hold the stretch for 3. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. 2 more like that. Good. Ooh, I can feel my core engaging, lifting me up. Enjoying that stretch. Last one. Oh, very cool. Nice. Go ahead to our child pose. Let everything go. Walk your hands to one side just in case. It's always nice to get all parts of the back. And then other side, guys. Okay. Coming to the other side, so we're going to go ahead and curl the toes behind you, extend out. And if you want, you can come to here and lift the leg instead, okay? Take care of yourself. And align the hand down, lifting up. And go ahead and take your hand on your head. Crunch in, bring the knee in, reverse curl, extend out. Exhale. Good. This is where you want to focus on that forced exhalation. So it's an exhale through thin, wide lips. And that engages the abdominals more. And that is Pilates specific. And exhale. Next, you have the option to reach the arm and extend the leg. And exhale. This is that toning where you are engaging slowly. This is where it's a dancer-inspired workout. Because in dance, all the movements are controlled, flowing together. Nice. And keeping that lengthening. Good. Let's go ahead and come up at our stretch. Let's put this together. Anytime you need to, come in child pose. We extend out and crunch in for 3. 3, 2, 1. Lift up. Other side. Hold the stretch. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that feels good. And exhale. Inhale. Take your time. Exhale. Wonderful job, guys. And this is where in Pilates, we always say that it's an isometric workout. Isometric means that you take time to hold the pose, so that your muscles have time to struggle and stabilize in each pose. Good. And those are those toning muscles. You got it, guys. Let's do one more after this. That feels about right. Okay. Let's go ahead, come in child pose. And of course, go to one side. And other side. Okay. From here, going into our side legs again. Let's come to our side here. Go ahead and take the legs extend. This is called hot potato. So this one, we take our legs catty corner. That means that we're not fully straight. You take your legs a little bit in. So kind of the corner edge of your mat here, and hip on hip. I call this a smile shape. And then taking the legs out, hand in front, pick up the top leg. Now that's definitely your hip muscle. Now let's lower it down. Now I want you to go ahead, maybe think about zipping up a jacket that's one size too small for you. Zip it up here, and then think of a corset, lacing it in together. Now forced exhalation, engage the abdominals, and lift that leg. So hopefully you feel a difference, and lower down. So this leg cannot lift until this muscle is on. Engage, zip up, and exhale. Good. Now lift the other leg up to match it. And lower everything down. Good. Lift the top leg. Bottom leg comes up to match it. And lower down. Be careful of lifting higher. Lift lower now. Barely lift. So use your abdominal muscles more than your hips. Top leg, inhale. Bottom leg, exhale. Everything lowers. Top leg, inhale. Bottom leg, exhale. Everything lowers. Inhale, top. Exhale, bottom. Lower. Good. Couple more of those. When you lift that bottom leg, you should really use that exhale. One more. Good. Go ahead ahead and bend the knees. Take the top leg out, and we go 2 front, 1 up, 2 back, 1 up. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Good. Go ahead, release. Take your legs and switch them. Top leg bent, bottom leg straight. Take that top leg over and bend. Good. Just pull that leg in for a stretch. Release the back, no problem. So stay here if this feels good. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and take the top hand up and add a crunch forward. And up and crunch forward. Good. Good. Now you can keep doing this, or if you want to add on, the other leg comes in also, and you make the bottom feet touch and make a diamond. We're going to go ahead and crunch in, holding this diamond here. The legs are staying down. Good. If you want to add the lower abdominals, do not use your feet. Instead, use your abdominals to lift, 1/4 of an inch. So upper body crunches in, abdominals, 1/4 of an inch, lift, engage, and release. Upper body crunch, lower abdominals, exhale. Upper, lower. Good. Let's all pulse for 3. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Good. 2 more. Last one. Good. Release. Go ahead, come to the other side. You're doing great. Go ahead and take the legs out in a wide smile position, catty corner. Hip on hip. Top leg lifts. Bottom leg engage your lower abdominal area. Zip up, force exhale, lift. And lower. Top leg inhale, bottom leg exhale, and lower. So you want to separate is the difference between using your feet and hips to lift you versus taking your time and pausing, identifying the abdominals engaged before you lift that leg. So it's a retraining, and you need to use the mind with the body. So what I'm doing is I lift the top, and then I take a moment to zip up, engage my abdominals, and then I lift the bottom. Take time, engage your abdominals, and then lift the bottom. Force exhalation. Good. Go ahead, release, and take the bottom leg bent, top leg straight, hot potato, 2 front, lift, 2 back. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. Now we go ahead and reverse it. Top leg bent, bottom leg straight. Take that top leg over and add a stretch. Just hold that leg in. Feel a release here. Hang out here. This is a wonderful place to stay. And take your hand on your head. And we're just going to crunch upper body in. And exhale. Okay? So you can keep doing this. This is totally fine. Next option, if you choose, you take your legs into a diamond. And if your lower back hurts, bring your hips a little more forward. That's totally fine. Back here. Okay? Start out separating what you feel in your body. So upper body is going to crunch. Hold that there. Now, lifting the pelvic floor. Think about zipping up a jacket right here, kissing the ribs together, and then lift using those muscles, lifting the legs. Do not lift with your feet. Lift with your abdominal muscles. Good. Here we go. Upper body, crunch in. Zip up the abdominals, forced exhalation, lower abs. Good. Upper body, zip up the abdominals, forced exhalation, lower abs. Good. Now let's add our crunch for 3. 3, 2, 1. Also be careful that you're trying to use your abdominals and not your lower back. I find myself compensating because I'm focusing more on just getting the movement in, and it's not about that. It's about making smaller movements and getting the abdominals on to retrain your body, protecting your lower back. 2 more. Good. Last one. Very cool. Go ahead and release. Take your legs in front, lift the arms up, inhale, and exhale. Walk your arms to one side, let it go. And other side. Okay. We're going to go into coming down and go into our scissors. So scissors are just extending the legs and holding the leg. And we're going to come up, create that scoop, and pulse 2 and switch 2. So you're getting that lengthening as you engage your abdominals. Anytime you need to, keep one hand behind the head. It's totally fine to protect your neck. It's not a neck workout. Keep that scoop. Good. Go ahead, release. Drop the knees in, rock side to side. Good. Okay, from here, go ahead and go into the inner thighs. So the inner thighs, we take our legs into a diamond. The bottoms of your feet are touching right here. We're going to go ahead and extend the legs out and come back to a diamond. Extend out, come back to diamond. Okay? No problem. Let's go ahead and come to diamond. Hands behind the head. So starting position, everything is bent towards you. Legs are in diamond, hands behind the head. And we extend, everything goes away. So everything's going to go forward. Legs and head go forward. And then everything comes back to you bending. And then come up, everything goes forward, exhale. Inhale down. Exhale, come up. Hold it here. Switch your elbows 4 times. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down, diamond. Exhale, extend. Switch the elbows 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good. Exhale, switching 4 times. And diamond. Exhale, extend. 4 switches. And diamond. 2 more, guys. Woo. Very cool. Pull the knees in. Rock side to side. Woo. Okay, coming up. Take the legs in front and add a stretch. Wonderful job. From here, we're going into the mermaid. So we're just sitting sideways. Go ahead and have a stretch to the side here. Good. And then other side. Nice. So from here, we're going to go ahead and add a crunch. So go ahead and lift up on the knees. Reach. And then come down and crunch down, sitting down. Inhale, extend. Lift up on the knees. Exhale, crunch down. Good. Next option, we're going to extend that top leg out. Bottom leg bent. Push off the knee as you come up. Don't push off the foot. As you push off your knee, you're going to engage this booty more. So push off this knee, lift. And then come down. Push off the knee. And come down. Good. Push off the knee. If you want to lift the leg, go for it. And come down. Good. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. So we have that lengthening, engaging. Two more. Woo. Good, okay. Now if you are set, come in child pose and relax. Otherwise, you have the option to go into thread the needle. So, be careful if your shoulder or your hip are hurting, please rest in child pose. To thread the needle, we're going to go ahead and come up to that same position you were here. And we go ahead and take that arm and you scoop under. So we lift up, inhale, exhale, scoop under. Inhale, lift up, exhale, scoop under. So you create a curve. Good. Next option, you can stay doing this, or you can take the bottom leg and place it under with the leg straight. So this leg was here, and I'm going to go and place it into a side plank, placing this foot in the front and under. Exhale. And you lift the hips. And you're moving through thick mud. Whew. I could only do one more. Do as many as you like. I'm going to do only one more. And let's all come in child pose, okay? I think that would be good. Oh my gosh. Whew. Okay. Let's go ahead, try the other side. Oh, so sitting in a mermaid, I feel relaxed here. And then stretch to one side. So if you want, you can stay in this mermaid stretch for this entire part of this exercise and keep doing this if you like. This is good stuff, okay? This is the first option. Good stuff. Second option, we're going to go ahead and take the hand down and then keeping the knees down, push off both knees and lift. Inhale. And then exhale out and crunch in. Knees are down. Inhale. And exhale, crunch in. Two more like that. Oh, good lengthening. Good. Good. Okay. Next option. So if you are okay there, keep doing that, or come to child pose or go to the other one before it. Next option, we're going to come up, extend that leg. You can curl the toes behind you back here if that's more comfortable. And reach out. Good. And crunch down. Push off that knee to engage the gluteal muscle. Push off the knee. Inhale. And exhale, crunch down. Push off the knee. And then you can lift the leg if you like. exhale, crunch down. Inhale, push off the knee. Good. 2 more like that, or choose whatever variation you like. Okay. Next option, we're going to go ahead and tuck yourself all the way up and go into the thread the needle. So if this is a lot for you today, please come back to the first option of your mermaid stretch with both knees down. Okay? So the thread the needle option is to go ahead and make a concave, pull the navel in, and exhale, come through and lifting up. Good. Ooh, good stuff. Then you have the option to change the legs. So we're going to take that bottom leg and bring the leg in front, gently in front, and extend out, lifting up. And exhale. Two more. Take your time. Okay. And let's go in child pose. Whew. I made my mat slide. Oh. Go to one side. I always need to go to side for my spine. And other side. Ooh, my arms are kind of shaking. That's good. So take care of yourself. Know if it's too much for you. Let's go ahead and release and go into our toe taps. So right here, we're going to go ahead and take our legs just in parallel and on your elbows. So this is nice. We're not on our wrists anymore. Palms are down. All you do is just tap one foot down. So our legs are in parallel and one foot taps down. And parallel, one foot taps down. In Pilates, we exhale or engage your abdominals when our legs are away most of the time because that lengthens while engaging. So we're holding it here. Exhale, one leg comes out, hold it here. Ask yourself, am I pushing my stomach out or am I keeping a little curve and am I zipping up? I call this the stomach. Little kids say, okay, punch me, I'm ready. So you want that stomach that's ready to be punched. It's engaged. So other foot, exhale, zip up the abdominals. Inhale together, exhale, tighten that core set. Inhale, exhale, kiss the ribs together. Good. Exhale, forced exhalation. Nice. Okay. From here, we're going to go ahead and come up. Come in diamond. Let everything go. Come to one side. Other side. Okay, going into the seal. The seal is fun. You just start with your legs in diamond. Take your hands on the inside. Wrap from the inside around and hold. We're here. We went on the inside, wrap around and hold. That's all it is. And we come up. Make sure you have some space to roll back. You roll back, exhale, come up and hold. Then you clap your feet 3 times. And it has to be the entire flat part of your foot, not just your toes, because that will engage your inner thighs more. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale. 3. So this is all about using your core to hold you up. Just kind of clapping your feet is a little distraction. while you hold this pose. Oof. One more. Down. Okay. Go ahead and come down and stretch it out. You're doing great, guys. Okay. Picking up our weights. Right here. Go ahead and come down and go into our legs. So, when you lift your leg up, it's not with a bent knee relaxing. You want to lift up with a gently engaged gluteal muscle. And you also want to zip up the front abdominal area at the same time. Start with the palms back, and you are welcome to at any point take palm on palm flat, resting your forehead here. Let's go ahead and lift one leg and pulse 1, 2. Other leg, 1, 2. Your feet are gently turned out and gently pointed, and that works the inner thighs more. So be careful before you lift that leg and pulse it, that you're zipping up the abdominals. Good. Then, if you want, you can add your tricep muscles. So picking up your weights, shoulders are down from the ears, scapula down. Zip up the abdominals and lift up, pulse. 1, 2. The entire back side of your leg should be fired up. Good. Before you do any movement, turn on the powerhouse. And that is zipping up the front abdominals, tightening that low C-section. Your shoulders sliding down to your hips, protecting your neck muscles. Good. Take that down, guys. Come back in child pose. Whew, good stuff for the back of the arms. Go to one side. And other side. Okay. Go ahead and come back, lay down. Let's just do some basic abdominals. So laying down, we go into single leg stretch. One leg pulls in. Hold it here. Maybe this feels good. Maybe you put the leg down. You can totally stay here and enjoy this stretch. Otherwise, if you want, you can go ahead and lift up and extend the leg. So you want to, again, protect the lower back. So the leg goes too far away and your abdominals relax and take it higher. Pulse, 1, 2. Switch, 1, 2. If you want, you can take one hand on the ankle, one hand on the knee, or just both hands on the knee. Hand behind the head if you like. Good. Come in, rock side to side. Nice. Let's go ahead and come up. We're going into the leg pull front. So, going into all fours, just do some cat-cow stretches here, letting everything go. Oh. Okay. Now, if you want to stay here and come into some more cat-cow, please do so. Otherwise, we're going to move on. Hands beneath the shoulders. And then we're going to lift the knees just a tiny bit, about 1/4 of an inch. And you want to, before you lift the knees, Gently engage the abdominals. Very small little engaging of the abdominals. Make sure you're not into full calf because then you're more in a stretch. So a little bit of engaging the abs. Lift the knees with your abs on, 1/4 of an inch. Lower the knees, relax the abs. Little bit of tuck in the abs. Lift the knees, 1/4 of an inch. Lower knees, relax abs. Abs, a little bit of crunch. Knees lift a tiny bit. And lower. Okay, we can continue doing that. Or if you like, we're going to move on. So all you options, take whatever one's comfortable for you. And go ahead and lift up. And then take a leg up, extend. So you're holding that knee up, elevated, and extending the other leg. Make sure that your shoulders are over your wrists. Ooh. I feel this everywhere. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's try the other side. So, abdominals on, lifting a 1/4 of an inch. Other leg. Gently making sure the shoulders are over the wrist. And if this is too much for you to have the knee elevated, you can keep the knee on the ground, the knee that's staying bent there. Whew. And come in child pose. Good job, guys. Okay, let's get completely off the wrists and everything. Go ahead and go into our half roll back. So the feet come down, and just go ahead and roll back a little bit the abdominals, add the upper body, a little bit of crunch. Good. And exhale, a little bit of abdominals, upper body crunch. Good. Taking your arms forward, go ahead and come out, and then add a side opening here. Good. Come back, half roll back, open the other side. Good. And 2 more like that. Good. So here, if you want, you can add weights. You don't have to, but this is going to add another option. So, we're going to take the arms, just like you're holding bars here or goalposts. Feet stay connected. Half roll back, upper body crunch, open out. And come center, lift up. Exhale. And inhale. Next, you have the option. Lift the arms up here. Be careful that we're not going to here because the ribs may pop open and your stomach may not be engaged. So you want to find a place where you can keep the abs on. Good. Come down, half roll back, open out. Come up, arms gently up. Inhale. Exhale. So, it is the abdominals leading the movement. And I am barely doing my half roll back. I am not going far back at all. So less is more here. Next, if you want to go into the teaser press, you can lift the legs. If it goes in your lower back, do not lift the legs. This is a lot. So when you're doing this at home, you have no one to impress. You have no one to compare to. Think about what is healthy for you. So if you need to keep your feet down, if you need to not use weights, that's okay. Get out of the head, get into the body. One more of each side. Good, go ahead, release. Legs forward, let it go. Okay, we're just gonna end in our abdominal crunch, okay? Coming down, and hands behind the head, extending out, opposite elbow and knee, in, and switch. Doing this, you want to go slow. You can pedal backwards. Good. Now we're going to pulse. 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. 7, 6, 5. Last one, guys. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I'm laughing at myself because I'm feeling this. Other side. 8. And collapse. Huh. Take one ankle, opposite thigh. We made it, guys. Other side. Pull the knee in, take it across. Other side. You guys did great. Did a lot of different options today. And most importantly, just like in life, take the option that works for you. Let's go ahead and come up. Take the legs in front, lift up, inhale, guys, and exhale forward. And point the toes, and flex. And point, and flex. Sitting comfortably at an upper back, deltoid stretch. Take that arm up, tricep stretch. And then other side. And elbow up. Good. Take a deep breath, inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Thank you, guys.